Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius Moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in an air sign. Basically motivated by intellectual concepts and social ideals. Recharges energy through social involvement and intellectual stimulation. The Sun in the signs, interpretive guidelines. Sun in Aquarius. Creative energy is directed towards society's welfare and theoretical concepts, especially through innovation. Radiates friendly, people-oriented mental energy, often with a tinge of extremism. Urge to be and to create is colored by freedom, eccentricity, and experimentation. Essentially values humanity and the world of the intellect, with the need to find what's right or true. Expression of individuality can be deterred by self-effacement, over-concentration on duty, or aimless rebellion. The Moon sign and its element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the Moon's sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The Moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in Earth signs. Reacts to changing experiences with steadiness and stability. Feels comfortable with self when being productive and working towards goals. Sign position of the Moon. How one reacts based on subconscious predisposition. Moon in Capricorn. Reacts with self-control and determination. Sometimes reacts automatically with severe negativity. Needs to manipulate the world and others in order to feel secure, comfortable, and to achieve one's goals. Can set aside personal concerns to fulfill duties. Controlled response to experience. Cautiously projects authoritative, determined energy. Feels comfortable in role of provider, protector, habitually takes control of situations. Dominant emotional need to be on top or to be an authority can limit capacity for intimacy and emotional nurturing. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science, copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Capricorn. Note that this position is considered to be the detriment of the Moon position, since Capricorn is opposite Cancer. Cancer rules the Moon. Poor place for Moon, and especially so for a female. Works against itself. Conservative. Strong ambitions. A power complex. Security of subconscious lies in authority. Contest is bred of life. Wants to win recognition as an important and powerful person. Needs to watch tendency to harden ego complex in a shell of self-centered ambition. Not a happy person as a rule. Rigid and crystallized feelings. Not a truly sympathetic and emotional person. Parental influence very strong. Subconscious fears need to be brought to the surface and dissolved through understanding. In a male chart, attracts a serious and quiet type of partner. Sun-Moon Alchemy, the elemental combinations of the Sun sign and the Moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Copyright Charles and Susie Harvey, 1994, again in 2003. First published by Aquarius, 1994. Each Sun-Moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a fire-earth combination refers equally to sun-fire, moon-earth, as it does to sun-earth, moon-fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. Earth-air combinations. This combination produces a productive, rational personality which can be both innovative and efficient. The challenge of being up in the air and down to earth at the same time is that of bringing together abstract thought with the nitty-gritty issues of getting on in the world. These two elements combine easily and make for a clear-headed, objective, and scientific approach. This is the temperament of the practical idealist who observes, thinks, plans a course of action, and then acts. American President John F. Kennedy, with his sun in Gemini and moon in Virgo, is an example of this combination and expresses the lunar instinct to give service to a rational, well-considered ideal in his famous injunction, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." When the sun is in earth and the moon is in air, the conscious, rational impulse is to get to grips with reality, to build, consolidate, and organize with the logical instinct to make one's efforts as humane and far-reaching as possible. There's often a dry sense of humor and a capacity to use language with adroit accuracy. The late American poet Carl Sandburg, sun in Capricorn, moon in Aquarius, had a talent for using colloquialisms, which is characteristic of this combination, and his view of slang expresses this down-to-earth communicative ability. Slang is a language that rolls up its sleeves, spits on its hands, and goes to work. Shadow. The earth-air individual is adept at mastering the mundane world, learning how things work and then applying their knowledge in many different and normally useful ways. They can, however, easily lose touch with the less quantifiable things of life, such as emotions. When this happens, they risk the danger of becoming dry as dust and stuck in the pragmatic, cost-effective, scientific approach. Relationships. This type enjoys communicating and being helpful, and tends to get on well with most people at a practical, social level. They will find predominantly fire and water types either alien or fascinating, but either way, the latter would enable the earth-air person to contact the more mysterious and emotional, irrational parts of their personality. The earth-air individual seeks rational rapport in a relationship, and they're very supportive and adaptable, but they need help in learning how to discover and share their feelings. Male versus female. This is a very androgynous combination, encouraging both the supportive skills associated with natural female roles and the intellectual skills of the male. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William Yu Wei's Cosmic Astrology. Copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Capricorn. Latest style blazer. You always work to create new forms of expression and application, even though you are formal and conventional and have an enduring respect for custom. Not many can match you for pure wit and persuasiveness, and you are a formidable debater. One of your biggest strengths is cold logic. You are an excellent analyst, philosopher, and administrator because of your ability to coolly separate yourself from your emotions and see things objectively. You are sociable, alluring, and enthusiastic like your fellow Aquarians, but you are essentially removed and extremely autonomous. Individualism is your credo. You are a strong believer in the rights and dignity of the individual. You believe that you reap what you shall sow. A sensible, determined Capricorn moon, together with the Aquarian imagination and prudence, grounds you. You never lose your fundamental stability and practicality, no matter how enthused you may be. Thomas Edison, Abraham Lincoln, and Charles Darwin are famous Aquarius Capricorns. Self-respect is part of your character. In addition, you are inventive and fearless about expressing your beliefs and views. You believe the individual is completely accountable for himself, and the flaws of others can consequently make you impatient. Nevertheless, you do have deep humanitarian persuasions. You are not mean or heartless. Because you are so independent and secure, it is hard for you to comprehend individuals who have psychological problems. Tolerance is something you must learn. More compassion is needed toward those who do not share your gifts. Ambitiousness and the craving for recognition can become all-powerful in some Aquarius Capricorns. Prejudice or emotion rarely color your views, and you draw your conclusions exactingly from observation. Unfortunately, though, once you have determined your positions, you become stuck to them forever. Fanaticism and some Aquarius Capricorn's convictions can sometimes come into play. You are extroverted socially. You never lose that aura of isolation, even though you are charismatic and pleasant, and this sets you apart. People know that under that bright, cheerful facade is determination you keep hidden. Friendship, as with all Aquarians, is fundamental to you. You are shrewd in choosing friends, however, and prefer those who can help to improve your status and image. Notes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign, Moon Sign. Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Capricorn, your greatest strengths. Integrity and personal honor. Shrewd honesty. Savvy of human character. Unspoilt fearlessness and dependability. Sardonic sense of humor. Unique combination of common sense and humanitarian feelings. Foresight and willingness to work in the present for the future good. Ingenuity and problem solving. Your greatest weaknesses. Over-strict adherence to principles. No frills approach to social life, which makes you a bit Spartan and uptight. Logical approach to matters of the heart, with a tendency to remain aloof and self-contained. The occasional proneness to pride and stubbornness. Images for integration. A revolutionary is elected president. An alien civilization comes to Earth to rescue man from imminent destruction.